beautiful Miami and Hard Rock City, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. A neutral site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the Texas Longhorns against the Georgia Bulldogs. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, I caught up with Coach Steve Sarkisian before the game. Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. And challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year. And that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Holly. Dogs will kick this away to get us going here. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete, almost a first down interception here on the opening drive. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Great cut there.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on 3rd down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Got a man open, hits him right in stride. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Trying to find room. It's Frazier. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation. And the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense. Great stop and discipline from this defense. Now produces a 4th down. I think that they're going to go right back to this RPO. It would not surprise me at all if this offense...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. They're stopped on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Now tackling well short of the marker. Brings up fourth down. See if they try out the field goal team.
I'll give a lot of credit to this quarterback. You've got to fight the urge sometimes in the pocket to force the football across the chains. You feel like you've got to get the first down, but here they're able to get a completion and they're in field goal range. So you've got points possibly in your pocket. I think at 7+, this is a time to kick it, try to get the points.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Touchdown, Texas. A deep shot for the score.
Well, it is clear that this coach did not want to settle for a field goal. He goes for it on fourth down, and he is rewarded by stellar execution by this offense and his quarterback. Touchdown, huge play on fourth down.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Yeah, now we're playing some defense here. That's teaching tape stuff right there. You're blitzing this offense, and look at the stick in the backfield. You got to put that on a tape and send it around to everybody in the country. This is exactly how you tackle.
Quick throw over the middle. Caught. He's wide open. Look out.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
Quick throw caught on the left side. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. So they get a big game by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO, because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw, because remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Humphreys. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27. And the Bulldogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Now a whistle. Timeout is called just before it would have been a delay of game. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. He's got a crease. Going toward the end zone. And he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown, Georgia.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
And the point after is right down the middle. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Back to pass. It's Manning. Short connection to the tight end here.
Well, as a quarterback, you've got to consider yourself the 6th man in protection. And here against the blitz, the quarterback understands that there is a free blitzer. He's responsible for that defender. So you got to stand in with courage and then throw the ball accurately. This time against man defense, that's a tight window throw and a really nice job by the quarterback.
Oh, he's got open space. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
That is a tremendous job by the left side of that offensive line. Look at those blocks on the edge. And then clearly once you get out there as a back, you need perimeter blocking. And these wide receivers showing some unselfish play blocking downfield.
The offense really clicking here. And here's the handoff. Got an opening here. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. There's the handoff. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught behind the line. It's Smothers. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable. He's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees. Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
That is a big conversion on third down, in particular in this area of the field. It looked like that defense was going to force a field goal opportunity. Now you're set up with first and goal. You got to punch this one into the end zone. Pay off that nice third down conversion.
Longhorns will line up here on first down and goal. Touchdown, Longhorns. Powers into the end zone.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Oh, and it's recovered by the kicking team. A special teams turnover. Ouch. Well, moments ago, backed up close to their own end zone. Now threatening with a first and goal. To the air. It's Manning. Makes a quick grab. Well, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6. It's second down and goal now for this offense. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, as an offense, this is a tough position to be in on the field. You don't have a lot of space because of the back of the end zone. I like crossing routes in this situation. Get your tight ends, your backs, your slot receivers moving across the field on this third down.
And now the defense able to bring him down. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. To dart right down the middle. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. He's going to take off. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Hands off to the left. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15. Dogs come to the line in the hurry up. They're going to run it here. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. He runs it into the end zone. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Finds his man. It's Townsend. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Timeout call. That's going to be the second for Georgia. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Back to throw. It's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
It's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Texas.
Great teams close the half well, and it's exactly what we're seeing here, extending the lead going into halftime. The offense goes out there, executes, and puts it in the end zone. This team is running on all cylinders right now.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Oh, they keep the football. They're able to recover that fumble and avoid a costly mistake.
I always hold my breath when these returners start to try to fight for extra yardage, and here the ball hits the ground. But he is so fortunate that this bounces right back to them, and their offense can come on the field. That was almost a massive turnover in this game.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And Georgia will call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half.
Well, this is a magnificent job by this defense. You get these toss sweeps, and here's the deal. You've got to secure the edge and use leverage out there, and they do a great job of that, and the running back has to get himself back in the interior. Once he does that, he's running right back into the pursuit of the defense, and, Chris, there's nowhere to go. That's a great stop.
Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Here comes the pressure. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks it. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Longhorns. The defense produces 6 points.
An outstanding job defensively, reading that pass, stepping in front for the interception, but then immediately turning it into offense on the other side. Look at these guys getting blocks, finding the open lane, and taking it back for 6.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And that's going to wrap it up. A very interesting first half. Can't wait to see what happens in the second half. Longhorns will kick it deep to begin the second half. Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He could go. Returns it all the way for a touchdown. Touchdown, Texas.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their second score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
And now to try here for the extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. And they've got the returner corralled.
What a fortunate bounce right here. Ball is put onto the ground on the return, and yet the return team is able to recover this one, and it's still first down. No harm, no foul, but boy, that is a really precarious situation there.
A gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Pitches to the back. Breaks into the cleat. Now here he goes. Past the 50. Now the 40. Inside the 20. The 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is good. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And now the try for the 2-point conversion. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And he's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. To the air, it's Manning. The catch. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well. That's led to this huge lead.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right.
He's got a crease. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
And he just throws it away.
Well, once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And it's caught.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's fourth down.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Oh, and they'll trap him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
Boy, Chris, as an offense, you've got to be ready for the blitz on fourth down. You know that this coordinator on the defensive side is aggressive, and you can see that on film. He loves to send pressure. How in the world do you...
Looking to throw it deep. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
I'm always a fan of an offense being aggressive and taking a shot down the field, and I really love these four vertical routes, Chris. This is a concept that I used to love throwing, but as a quarterback...
He'll take a deep shot. Got a man! Catch made! Big play! It's a foot race! They won't catch him! Touchdown, Texas!
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. He's at the 50. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick two. When have you ever seen that before? As the two-point try backfires big time. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. And he can't hold on right in his hands. And he dropped it.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over. Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Complete with a running back on this fourth down play. Now he stopped well short of the marker, and the drive is going to end right there. He did not get the 4th down yardage. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Scanning the field, it's Manning. He'll throw it now. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. Receivers are bunched together. He'll hand it off.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Look at a pass here on 2nd down. Oh, the pressure's on. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, this might be the only way to stop this quarterback. He is so good. If he sits back there and gets a rhythm, he's going to pick apart this defense. And rather than trying to come up with some intricate coverage or confuse him in coverage, they're trying to get after him and hurry him in the pocket. And that is working on this snap. This is the game plan. This is where I would sit.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab!
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a 1st down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
He escapes the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking for a receiver. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Touchdown, Georgia. He had all day back there before throwing the strike.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
So Texas has the lead as we break for the quarter. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid gain there. He's out across the 30. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Dropping back, it's Manning. Pressure is coming. Using his legs on the scramble. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here, the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Boy, tough decision here for the head coach. I think they're probably going to punt this one away, rely on their defense. With this field position, I think that's what they need to do.
The Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking deep to the right side. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
It's so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This one seems like it's over.
Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Keeping it on the ground here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Clicking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own end of the field. Trying for a 4th down completion. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
I love the aggressive nature of this defense, not sitting back and allowing the offense to dictate the pace here on a 4th down. They just get aggressive and they come after him with the blitz and they get home, sack the quarterback, and create a 1st down for their offense. That is a great job, and I got to tell you, this defensive coordinator, I really like how aggressive he is.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Leaning on the run game here late. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
This is a solid job offensively. After that 1st down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable 3rd down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
We've seen it all day. This has been an absolute clinic from this offense. They have been so good, so efficient, and they continue to do so here late in this game. What a huge win for them, this coach, and this environment. I got to tell you, this fan base has got to just be ecstatic.
And the extra point goes up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long, and here again the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Now he's bringing it back at the 10. Breaking tackles and going. And he steps out at the 3. Couldn't quite make the end zone, but a great pick. 1st down and goal now. Can they punch it in? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, he loses the football. They retain possession, but that's a huge loss. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Nothing on first down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Touchdown, Longhorns. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
That is how you capitalize on great field position. You get aggressive, and you go and you put the ball in the end zone. You can't settle for a field goal at that point. For an offense, you step on the field, the quarterback, you know you got to put that ball in the end zone. They're able to do so. That's a really good job by them and a solid throw for the touchdown.
And he's stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Quick throw over the middle. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a late deep shot. Oh, and he cannot hold on. A chance at a 4th interception by this defense here today. Does bring up fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Looking for a late deep throw. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
This group has been so impressive all day long. Built this big lead, and now they're just running out the string. I got to tell you, the mark of a great team is a team that can run the football when the opposition knows that they want to run the football. That's exactly what they're doing here.
Got an opening here. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. That's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Throwing for his running back. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Manning. Lets it go quickly. Touchdown, Texas. They finish off the scoring drive.
Chris, that's an interesting score at this point in the game. Holly, you better be around those coaches there at the handshake. It could get a little testy with a late score and a blowout.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Could take it all the way. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.